unlike April and March was a little bit rocky for a lot of us in our personal lives. So as I was looking at the astrology, it looks like May is so much better. And I'm hoping that with the geopolitical stuff, and maybe we'll see some arrests and things, that things speed along now. So we'll have to see. But looking at the astrology, it's looking really good. It's also looking really good for our financial abundance as well. So we'll keep on looking into that. Today, we're going to do a show on the morning mindset. So that's messages, spiritual messages for today. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a geopolitical show. So if you have questions about anything going on in the world, you can leave all those messages down below this video. I'll pull them up on the show tomorrow. So Mondays and Fridays will be more of that type of style of show. So Q&A for the geopolitical. And then the other days will be morning mindset, spiritual messages, keeping us on a positive timeline, positive mindset as we get through every day. I do want to remind you guys, for those of you that are interested, on Saturdays in the morning, 11:30 to 12:30, I will be teaching a class. So I'll have this class. It's called the Intuition Enhancement Beginners Class, every Saturday, 11:30 to 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you are interested, you can still sign up, and I'll be sending out the links by tomorrow, because tomorrow's the day before. So yeah, by tomorrow, everyone will have a link. Down below there, you'll see that starcanashores@gmail.com. That's where you're going to send your information and say, yes, I want to do this class. And I will send you all the links to officially sign up and hold your place. So it's going to be really nice. We're going to have a lot of meditations, but not only that, I'll be teaching you the cards and how to really connect, with not only just hearing what's coming through your intuition, but it's on a deeper level to really connect with your Christ consciousness, okay? So, and that's why I designed Eternal Connections, my beautiful cards. And a lot of you have received them. I know the second batch of orders, you guys just received them, so congratulations. So I'm going to pull one from there now, since they will be a highlight in my new class. So let's pull a card and see, what do we need to focus on for our spiritual, not only, it's like our spiritual shadow work, our inner child. What is it that we need to really focus on to connect with our Christ consciousness? Let's take a look. Wow, trust and love. That's what it's called. So doubt, fear, and worry will attract negativity into a relationship. Do not let the past interfere with your present romantic relationship. Now, remember, you guys, this could go for romance or any kind of relationships, platonic, companionships, family. So if you're not with someone, take it how it resonates. This is in general relationships. Move forward with hope and trust, and the best outcome you will attract. That goes for every situation. But our angel number today is 34. It is often interpreted as a sign of divine guidance and support, encouraging you to trust your intuition and embrace your unique path, particularly in matters of love and all relationships. So, yes, we always want to come forward with love, gratitude, all of the good, positive energy. And we're going to really be focusing on that in the intuition class, because if you don't focus on, and let me remove that, I didn't know I was still sharing screen. But if we don't focus in that love frequency, which is the highest frequency you can get in and stay in, if we don't try to master that, practice that, and really set that as an instant routine every day, we don't do that, then we're going to attract the negative and attract negative things happening in our lives and our relationships. So that's a really good card to pull. Like I said, all of them are different, so they all go into different subjects and areas of shadow work, healing. There's also cards about, there's some scriptures in there too, but it's on very deep levels to help you connect with your Christ consciousness. So today's message was about love and staying in that love frequency with all your connections, romantic or platonic, doesn't matter. But anyway, let's pull some cards from the Arcana deck. I will also be using these in my class, so if you wanted to learn these a little bit more in depth, I'll be going through them as well. But here we go. Let's see, what is the message for May 1st, 2025? Here we go. The Ten of Cups, how beautiful. That's a beautiful way to start off. So like I said, May, the whole month of May it's really fulfilling. It's really giving from what I can tell through astrology, and I can feel it. I can feel the shift. We're heading in a better direction. All right, so whatever's been going on, and I know last weekend we had the new moon, and a lot of like old things that were unhealed were popping up for a lot of us, and having to deal with them has been really, it's almost like a dark night of the soul for some people that I've noticed. So now we're moving into that Ten of Cups energy, which is fulfillment. Okay, grand fulfillment, but you making this happen. You're the one attracting this. And sorry if you guys hear that. I hear my phone is vibrating, and I apologize. But anyways, you are attracting this love, this vibration into your life. So 10 of Cups, beautiful way to start off. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting, you're almost there. Beautiful. And think about that for a second. What is your vision of the 10 of Cups? You know, what is your perfect visual for your future? What is it that you're trying to call in, trying to pull in? Your 10 of Cups is coming in. So let's see what else we have. We have the Chariot, Two of Pentacles. We do have the Devil card, which is the Capricorn card, and the Four of Wands. So with Cancer energy of coming forward, moving forward, pushing along, then we have the Two of Pentacles. So I think coming after the 10 of Cups, what I'm getting for this is that your decisions leading up to this point and the things that you have kind of, I feel like you've divided your pros and your cons of things that you're eliminating from your life, things that you're keeping in your alignment. You're moving on, you're moving forward with those that are keeping you in alignment. So you've already made decisions, you've already kind of divided and picked and choose what you needed to keep, but now you're moving forward, because the next card here is the Devil card. So you're moving forward, but also leaving behind those dark negative thoughts, the things that you tell yourself, beat up yourself about, but also you're moving on from whatever, you know, I want to say vices or habits, whatever it is that was holding you down or even blocking your energy from growth. What was that? Was it just your thinking? Was it a health or nutrition habit? Was it, you know, think about something negative that you recently let go of, you know, and that's what it looks like. You're just pushing forward with the good stuff, leaving the dark behind. Then you have the Four of Wands, which is, this can be celebration, union. For those of you that have possibly, I feel like, left a toxic situation, maybe a toxic relationship, ties, whatever it may be, it's showing you that because you're pushing forward with what aligns with you and you've done right for yourself, you're now coming into a union, not only with your potential soul partner that's coming into your life. You will attract that person if you haven't already, because you're in the right alignment, but you're also going to be joining forces and becoming like a part of a new group. So a new group of frequency, different people that you're going to be attracting because you've risen above, you've evolved to another level. So it's almost like what this is saying here is you've, like I said, you've basically, this is like leveling up. You've leveled up your frequency and where you're headed by dropping the toxic behaviors of your own, maybe thought processes or people in your life, whatever, however, this resonates with you. But the decisions that you're making, ultimately, that first card, the 10 of Cups, you're bringing that in. You're pulling in what you've been manifesting all along. And we know it takes time to manifest. Things aren't just instant. For sometimes it is. Sometimes, I do have to say, sometimes I've manifested things and boom, it happens right away. But most of the time, things take time. You know, it's a process. So I think this is very beautiful. I think that if we just, again, just like my Eternal Connections card that I pulled earlier, if we focus on love and that staying in that frequency and positivity, which I preach this all the time, but it's so true. When we do that, everything works out. So that's the biggest message for today. But I just wanted to do a quick little show this morning. Like I said, tomorrow we will do a geopolitical show. I almost said song, but show. So please leave all your questions down below this video, and I will pull them up tomorrow on tomorrow's show. If you would like to book a reading as well, I have some openings, arcanashores.net. And they still have a sale going on too. I want to share my website. So I have a good sale going on. I'm going to carry it through until next week, until Monday. Express readings are only $33. Let me pull up the screen real quick. Let's see. Yep, we have $33 express readings, palm readings, all of it. All of it's on a great sale until Monday. So take advantage of that if you'd like to. And anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a short little show, but thank you for being here and being so loyal. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. You take care of yourselves. Bye.